Okay, let's attempt this again. So, I just attempted the speedrun, and in the second one,
Jurassic?
the Carnotaurus wasn't registering any of the hits from the dart gun. So, let's see how we go. So, this is my second attempt. The thing will stay 1. We'll say 3, but that's okay. Okay, so there's a timer. I start the second you get control of the mouse.
Okay, I guess an
There is a bit
introduction
of
is in order.
waiting around.
I'm Cabot Finch,
That's
Assistant
okay.
Director
And so now
of
we're
the
going to
US
just wait for
Department
the
of Fish and Wildlife. I know
Cabot to
it
go through
sounds
his speech,
important,
and then we'll be
'cause
able to
it
place
is.
down everything.
But let's not get bogged down in labels and titles and
While this is going
organizational
on, see if I can
flowcharts.
upload the first
I'll make this easy.
this first
You work for
successful
me.
attempt of a speedrun.
See, nothing to it.
No, still got plenty to
You'll
go.
be working with the experts. This is Claire Deering and Owen Grady.
And yes, we have first-hand experience with the dinosaurs. I'm the former operations manager at Jurassic World. Owen and I actually helped build the park. And unfortunately, we were there to witness its destruction. And this is Owen. He works with velociraptors.
You could call me a dinosaur wrangler, though officially I'm an animal behaviorist. I was just building a level of trust with them when this happens.
Okay. So we'll need to get a few things in place ASAP. Start with a response facility, equipped with both a Ranger Team 4x4
And a capture team helicopter.
Happily.
We are making excellent progress, so let's stay focused. Next step, building a backup generator. Then feeding the energy it creates to the response facility. And also make sure the building is connected to the path network. It only does us good if it's operational.
Hey, Claire. We may have trouble tracking this dinosaur from the ground. Even more trouble if we're lucky enough to find it.
Then the sensible thing is to take a capture team helicopter. You can trank it from the air.
See? I like the way I think.
Asset.
For the record, no, it wasn't me just missing it a whole bunch of times. It's definitely the edge. But previous attempt, but I am a horrible shot as well, which doesn't help. There we go. Come on. Okay, that wasn't a great start.
Claire, this is Owen.
I copy you.
We have it. Capture successful.
I knew you'd do it. Never had a doubt.
Really?
Well, maybe 1 or 2.
Well,
Okay,
it's better than
now
usual.
the next thing I
I'll
need
take it.
a whole bunch of
Now, where do we take
rocks.
this dinosaur?
We have the enclosure. We just need you to deliver.
Hey, don't I always? Wait,
Let's make
you
sure
don't
to
have to
speed it
answer
up
that.
because it will drop back down in speed.
Transporting asset.
John Hammond was concerned
bunch
about
more
what would
rocks.
happen
I
if
always seem to
dinosaurs
not make
lived in
enough
the
in it.
wild. It adds
3
a
times
whole
I've done
new
this.
level of challenge. And perhaps
There we go.
opportunity.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Ooh, I instantly recognize this dinosaur. Kind of hard to forget once you've been trapped in a room with one. We couldn't save that baryonyx, but we can certainly help this one. There's not a lot out there for the dinosaur to consume, so we'll need a feeder inside the perimeter of that enclosure.
Hungry dinosaurs make me nervous.
Can't disagree with you there.
Good to go on this end.
Copy. Okay.
Keep forgetting
We need to get a
this
full
speed up
assessment of the
thing.
dinosaur's health. Utilize a Ranger Team vehicle. Owen will help you get a status of the animal's overall welfare. Then we can plan our next move.
Do we really need that? A plan? I mean, I've always been more of a just make it up as I go kind of guy.
Tell you what, if this doesn't work, we'll try your way.
That sort of sounds
And
like a plan.
We need the small fruit nut for stegos, and then we need the
While we can't replicate
Okay,
what we had on the
we'll talk more
islands,
then.
we still have to do what we can to get the dinosaurs more comfortable with their current surroundings here in Arizona.
Sunscreen and drinks by the pool? How's that sound?
Are you seriously asking? Or pretend asking?
For some reason it's
Okay,
not.
Claire, how about we add some preferred terrain to their pens instead? Better?
There we go.
We've got to monitor these dinosaurs more closely. That means setting up a ranger post inside their enclosure. Sounds crazy, I know, but this'll work. Trust me.
Asset hit. I'm
Okay,
getting
that's
reports
good.
of dinosaurs running freely around the facility, Claire.
The reports may be accurate, but they don't paint a complete picture of our current status.
The
Angry dinosaurs on the
previous attempt,
loose.
for some
What am I
reason,
missing?
They're not angry. They're simply acting on instincts. The more
what's
threatened
the
dinosaurs
trucks were
feel,
all
the
right
more
next to the
hostile they'll become.
enclosure, so I don't
Especially
know
if they
what
sense
that was all about,
survival
but
is at stake.
let's see.
But it is. Both theirs and ours.
Yeah, but only we know that.
For now, anyway.
We'll start by tranquilizing one of the dinosaurs from the helicopter, and then have a transport team bring it back to the facility.
Great. Do it.
Okay, really. Ah, so close. Here we go. Where's its F?
Heading to pick up the asset. Asset collection request received. En route to pick up the asset.
And now all we need is, yeah, I've made the enclosure. Just need water for the stegos. Oh, a little bit too much for that. That's there, a gate there, and a gate there, so wherever that decides to go. And while we're here, we'll grab that. Always forget to do
Transportation underway.
the speed up by 3x. In fact, it changes a lot, is a little bit of a problem, but not too bad. Okay, so
Confirming asset delivery.
the trike should be happy here.
Asset has
And
been
then we'll end it.
transported.
Let's do a quick check-see. Yeah, it's just lonely, that's fine. Okay, all good. I've transported them. You're all good and ready to go. What's wrong with that? It's in ground fiber. Should be. It's because it's asleep. Yeah, so when the things sleep, it messes with the timer. So you got to have a little bit of luck, unfortunately.
Overall, I'd say our operations are improving.
95%
I'm confident we may get a handle on this
space,
yet.
really. Crap.
But I'm also concerned, specifically about our biodiversity. Still, for now, let's focus on getting the dinosaurs safe and secure, as well as building some additional viewing
That's a-
galleries the
that's a great
DFW
start,
staff
then.
can use to monitor the animals.
Okay, that's done. Now we tracks. Oh, and then we need to make an expedition center, and then
With so many of the animals running free, our priority has to be capturing as many of them as possible. We can coordinate our efforts from an expedition center. Get one built, and we'll
excellent.
take it
Is
from there.
scientists, and you're looking for ones with at least 2 points in welfare. Well, they're all, but he's got high logistics and person. She's better. Okay. Now we've just got to wait for the expedition center to finish making, and then we can go to the expedition map, and we'll be waiting for the stegos.
I'll be able to track
There's
the
a bit of talking
dinosaurs,
during
but
that.
some help would sure be appreciated. Claire tells me there are some candidates to recruit. Scientists. Hopefully you can find one as rough and tumble as I am.
They're recruited. Oh, maybe you need to do it before. Probably doing it too quickly. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you got to do it before. There's a tick
You seeing this,
option
Claire?
for.
Yeah, I sure am.
It's annoying.
This is our first live capture opportunity.
Let's not
Now
miss
we
it.
can go here.
We should assign that
And there we go.
scientist you just hired to the task. Agreed? Owen, you there? I think you're still muted.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Good idea. What do we got to lose? You know, except maybe a new recruit.
Okay, now we just wait for the stegos to come through.
Before the remote capture teams return, we should have enclosures ready for the dinosaurs. Think of it as welcoming them back home.
Asset transportation in progress.
Okay, these stegos should be happy with this development. Yeah, no, I stuffed up a bit with the trikes there.
Delivery complete.
And
Asset has been delivered.
okay. And now the storm will hit soon. Oh,
Okay.
come on, what did I do wrong?
Who's
Missing
watching
open space,
who?
bloody hell.
I'm not following you,
Okay.
Owen.
Well, it's just like the dinosaurs are always watching us, so shouldn't we be watching them?
Yes, we should. Once we have the dinosaurs comfortably settled into their enclosures, we'll need viewing galleries.
What I'm saying. Only, you said it.
Okay, I'll stuff up with that. That's okay. Okay, weather warning. So now the next thing is the baryonic. So one sec, I'll just.
Owen,
So I know exactly
we
where
have a
the
real
baryonic
problem.
is.
I'm trying, Clara, but it's just... Well, this is who I am.
Not you.
Ah, dinosaurs.
So
Tell me something I
Barry
don't
should
know.
escape straight
Okay,
through
how about this?
this one.
There's a massive sandstorm headed our way, and it could wipe out the facility. Without power, the safety of the dinosaurs could be at serious risk.
Okay, listen to me, Claire. We'll figure this out. Have I ever let you down before?
Actually, no.
And I'm planning on keeping it
That's-
that way. Everything we can do, we will do. We've survived worse. What's a little sand?
En route to collect the asset.
So it's definitely going to be first run, especially if the baryonic is asleep.
I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty concerned about our current situation. As much as I'd obviously love to help out, I'm a little tied up. So, who's gonna protect the dinosaurs?
And our personnel.
Yes, of course. I mean, that goes without saying.
I'm saying it anyway.
It's just, it would be a tragedy to lose these animals again. And by tragedy, I mean huge financial loss.
Okay,
And
so yeah,
obviously an
to
embarrassment to
time that a bit
those
better.
in charge of the DFW.
People such as you.
Well, actually, exactly me. So, how do we avoid that?
Okay, step one, round up the stragglers and get all the dinosaurs back into their enclosures. Then we'll work on their safety ratings.
This good?
Yes, this is a plan I can support now, and take credit for later.
Stuff that time. So we'll try and get the cargo turrets one working this time.
Assets in the air. Delivery has been completed.
Did it aim? There we go. So,
Arizona was secure.
okay, next one. Hopefully the object collision works on this one.
Dr. Dula, the dinosaurs are still agitated.
Tranquilizing
works.
them would appear
Stuff.
to be the best option at this point.
Let's do it as safely and quickly as we can.
Contact denied.
There we go. So
Just as an organization has key players, me, it also has key facilities that it needs to run effectively. So you should get started with the construction of an arrival building, a control center, and also a backup generator to supply power.
yeah, that's all good. Okay, then 2 and this one. The backup gen. That's and
Picking up asset.
Not bad if I do say so myself. And I guess I am. But we're also going to need a response facility. Your response to this directive should be to get one built. Huh? You see what I did there, huh? Response. Never mind. Don't respond.
Asset delivered.
Claire, we need to get the dinosaurs into new holding enclosures.
The ones we've already captured.
Yep, that's right.
And we'll want them awake and as comfortable as possible.
They had dangerous animals here?
Correct, Mr. Finch. We know where they were. But now, Mr. Grady, it's essential that we know where
Find
they
it this
are.
again.
I know my dinosaurs.
Okay, cool.
I'd say they're headed off
You
in
need
this
to give
direction.
yourself a gap
And
here
do
because you
you
can't
know
actually
your
get out of this
dinosaurs,
vehicle.
Mr. Grady?
Better than anyone.
But
Okay, here's
these
the
are not
first thing.
your dinosaurs,
It's
per se.
3 deer.
You're just gonna have to trust me on this one. This looks promising. You know,
Don't try
not
to
that
run this.
I'm promising anything.
That's the deal.
Everything points in this direction.
And then that's the next one. Damn it.
Say what you want about the dinosaurs, but they're not subtle. Wherever they go, they leave a mark.
Sounds like someone I know.
Dr. Malcolm, because that guy, he is out there. Talk about an ego.
As
Okay,
opposed
so you go around to the left.
Well, you know,
And there
a
is
certain
another
lovable
branch
animal behaviorist whose humility has a charm of its own. I feel like we're getting close.
And there's a branch down here, and then I think that's the last one. Let's go around. There we go.
Just be ready for anything, alright?
So, the little yep, you can go through. Okay. It does sometimes go to. Oh no, damn! So there is something you have to scan on the ground. I thought you just had to go over there.
Ambush! Move quickly, not too quickly. Start the chase. Move! Move!
Owen, are you okay? What is happening?
Little busy right now.
Please tell me you have things under control.
Do you want me to lie?
If it'll calm my anxiety, yes. I'm a bundle of raw nerves.
We're working the problem. We have a helicopter standing by, and they'll attempt to tranquilize the animal from the air.
Attempt? Attempt? We need success, Dr. Dua, before it can eat Brady and the others.
Now, please don't say that. You believe in the team, right?
You want me to lie?
Okay, now let's
Owen, what's our status?
We're close. We have everything almost under control, but the
you
animal
go.
is injured. We'll need to get her to a secure enclosure for
Make sure you speed
observation
up
and
after this
treatment.
because the speed.
I'll notify
again.
Dr. Dua.
Oh, me? I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
And fucking
Asset being transported.
And the herbivores? What about them?
As long as they stay away from civilization, leave them in place. They'll survive in the wilderness without our intervention, right?
Given time to adapt?
enough.
Yes,
Now we've
I'd
got
say
this
they will.
already. Let's
I guess
take a look
that's
if we can
something
get
we're
a
all gonna
better
have to get used to.
scientist.
Having dinosaurs out
Yeah,
in the
you need to
world.
be
Is that you talking, or is that the government?
need someone with my
Claire,
welfare.
I am the government.
Anyone better? Oh. And we need the viewing. Nice. And
Asset transported.
and then that'll tell us that the it's help. So what will happen is you'll scan it, and then after that there'll be let's check it's all happy. And apart from that, yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll just scan it and tell us that we need to rank it.
I'm going to need a paleomedical facility to assess the status of the dinosaur that they're bringing in. We'll need to do a full medical scan. I want to understand what went wrong if we're going to avoid an event like this in the future.
Asset requiring collection.
Right. Now that we have control of the dinosaur, temporarily, let's get it transported to the paleomedical facility, where we can treat its injuries.
I think after that. That was super fun.
Confirming asset delivery.
Probably could have looked for some faster guys, but it's okay. And we'll just the to transport it back, you actually need to put in select it here rather than like with your usual transportation thing, which is something you just need to do.
Connecting asset.
Ciao, little carnos, they have fun.
Part of the
Milling
healing
around.
process is to get some rest, preferably someplace comfortable.
Always works for me. Same for the dinosaurs, I'd imagine.
You imagine correctly.
Not according to my ex.
Yes, moving on then. We want to have the animal transported and then secure and comfortable in its enclosure, if you please.
No problem. So now I'll just speed up and this should... Yep, there we go. Okay, that was a good time save, so we saved heaps and
We've
save
worked
back
to
time.
make sure the
Okay, Pennsylvania, this is one of the two big ones. The next one is the one after Pennsylvania is you actually waiting for the them to finish talking, which is quite funny. So no, I always hit the control room. Habit from the previous game. Okay, Carno's in.
Pull a few strings, grease a few palms, twist a few arms, and bang! Just like that, the Department of Fish and Wildlife has a new base of operations. Now, we'll need to hit the ground running if we're gonna have this place ready for something it hasn't dealt with in 65 million years. The bare bones are established, but before the ones covered in flesh and blood arrive, we'll need it fully functioning. Owen and Claire are already on site. They'll have more info for you. Dr. Dua will be coordinating your activities. And me, I'll be managing expectations and staying an arm's length away from the metosauruses. Oh wait, arm's length is probably not the best choice of words.
We may need some additional hands on this one. Mr. Lambert?
Standing by and ready to go. Just give the word.
George Lambert is an expert ranger who worked with us in the islands and is now with the DFW. He and Owen will deal with the dinosaurs, while we address the facilities.
There are a number of animals from your previous captures that will be coming your way soon. Delays are unacceptable.
Understood. We'll start with the construction of animal enclosures.
We'll catch him, you keep him.
We have new arrivals that will need food and housing.
I'd also suggest keeping a close eye on these dinosaurs until they settle into their surroundings.
Lambert's right. They've had a taste of the wild.
Ow.
Confinement may not sit well with them.
Okay. We make no assumptions and pay attention to all the details.
Good.
Aren't they
Remember,
happy?
just
Should be
like us,
food,
the
there should be a-
dinosaurs are always learning.
And you need to
Oh, yeah,
keep
there we
that
go.
in mind as you build another dinosaur habitat. Safety first, for them and us. Get it built, then get the dinosaurs into the new enclosure. That about cover it, Doc?
Oh, hang on.
Perfectly.
Yes. Okay, and then to someone's facility and pay. So it was a nice healthy amount. Let's try and
Asset in transit.
I'm not sure I'll ever be fully comfortable at the park, but the lab coats want to make sure the dinosaurs
Next
are,
thing,
so
another
that's a
one, and
job
we'll
you
do
should
the
stay on top of.
Parasaurolophus.
Asset has been transported.
And they want train, and they like train. So actually, first we're going to look at our scientists, and we need to recruit ones with a decent amount of linguistics. So you can and was that 4? Yeah. You, Oh no, it's the Ankies which are first. Right. Bring they want open space and else I can't remember what no, ground leaf, ground fiber, ground fleet. Yeah, ground leaf.
Okay, Dr. Dua and that guy Finch must be getting pressure from above, because they want more animals rounded up. Check the expedition map, and dispatch a remote capture team to a hotspot. I'll do what I can on my end.
Okay, the good news first. We've been achieving some success with our remote capture teams, which means a steady supply of dinosaurs to our control center. Now that I like. Removing them from possible uncontrolled interaction with the general public is a 100% win in my book. Now to the bad news, which I always hate getting, but honestly, kind of enjoy giving. These animals are arriving with an unknown disease, and we've got to get a handle on it post-haste.
Right. You
That's
need to go
management
to
speak for
research.
PDQ, huh?
And
Pretty damn
go
quick.
there, and
Dr. Dua?
We can diagnose this disease with scans from our mobile veterinary unit. We'll get it under control before too long.
That's good. Let's get to work.
so there we go.
Asset has been collected.
Oh, we're here. What are these guys? Keep doing that. Search for other ones yet? No, we can't.
Asset transportation complete.
Visit them, visit them. Yep, there we go. Two. See one of those. Look, ground fruit and ground leaf. That's what I need to remember.
You have to understand something. Owen and I signed on to this project because we want what is best for the dinosaurs. Not for them to be exploited or engineered, hacked and spliced and compromised.
They deserve a chance at life as much as any other living creature.
Honestly, perhaps even more. As the miracle of science gave them a
Treat
second
each
chance.
dinosaur. Oh, you're kidding.
So, do
Never
the
actually had that
research,
happen.
find the cure, and then
Get all
let's use it.
3 of them. You
The
get it.
dinosaurs die.
It's just unlucky.
Again, and listen, that's not going to happen.
Oh, of course. There we go. Okay, good. It's done. Okay. Yep. So now So first thing we're
Dr.
going to
Dua,
get is the.
this is Lambert.
it's the,
I just received word that you'd like us to increase our capture efforts. Can you confirm?
Yes, that's correct.
So
We need to grow
unfortunately,
this facility.
you
which
can only do
means we
one
need
expedition
more
at a time, no
animals.
matter how many
It's
scientists you
time
have.
to stress
Which I actually
test
thought
our
was going to be the
systems
thing
and
that
make
they
sure we're
changed, but
capable of managing
okay.
both the science and our operations.
So
Understood.
Parasaurus,
My
this
teams
will
are
go
standing
there.
by.
We'll
We
start
still have a
making
number of dinosaurs in the wild. Plenty of targets to bring in.
call 'em
Assets.
Diplos.
And yes, this will be an ongoing mission for us moving forward.
Gallery. And they eat ground fruit. Sorry, not ground. Okay. Parasaurolophus, how many have we got? 5 out of 5. That's good.
Transit has commenced. Commencing
So
asset
these guys
transit.
are ground nut, which I don't think I've actually done. So let's go Sinoceratops, Stonks, Saurus, Diplo. At the same time, we need the staff center.
Transportation complete.
Good, we just need some water over here. And then we'll do the Torosaurus. Now the Torosaurus, they do actually have an ailment, but they're it's one that they just recover from, so sure you could, it's better by putting some together or something, but I'm gonna try and make a sort of spreadsheet guide for in terms of the dinos things. I had it for the previous game and it was actually really good. Okay, and there we go. Go, come on, 3. 2, that's okay. So we're gonna have to do the Torosaurus, which I believe is the Brachychasma. Don't know what the Torosaurus is, but I'm gonna assume it's the same as every other ceratopsid. So what was it? It was ground fiber that the trikes needed a lot of.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Oh, actually, I haven't had that before. They get an ailment, so maybe it's randomized. Toro. It's good.
Asset transportation underway. Transporting asset. Asset has been transported. Asset has been delivered. Asset transported.
Surely that's enough. It's not enough. Yeah, there we go. Hook one. Disease, yeah, naturally goes over time, unfortunately. That's the problem with the Torosaurus. Maybe you need to get Sinoceratops instead. Just grab it. So yeah, probably don't go Torosaurus. But some Sinoceratops. That's got to boost it up to. There we go. Oh no, that's the Ceratops.
transportation underway.
Okay, the solution to this is zoning. And
Delivery complete.
is it closed? No.
Asset delivered.
Fiber.
Confirming asset delivery.
Okay. We're making progress. But there's always more to be done. For you, anyway. Take this next objective, for example.
Okay, which one? It's 100. They will heal over time. It's at 100. 94. Airport village and open space, okay. And is my allo okay? Yep, my allo's okay. So what? Zero. It's content. Okay, yeah. Go for Taurosaurus. Using forest fire. Ah, bugger. Okay. Okay, yeah, stuff that one really bad. Let's just hope we can start. Oh, all good. Yeah, you should be able to finish before the end of that storm. There we go. Okay. So still saved a bit of time, but yeah, definitely the Taurosaurus don't bother getting those issues.
This is what we'd hoped to accomplish.
Okay, Oregon. So this is by far the easiest one. Just because all you need is the aviary. But you have to do a lot of waiting for reading and things like that, so for them talking. So first thing you're going to do is hit F4 must be. Go straight to structures and goes there and send 2 people straight at it. Oh. Probably it would be better if you hit 3. Then
If
Expedition
Owen and
Center
Lambert do
is
what
the
they
next
say
thing.
they can, we're going to need facilities in place for the flyers when they arrive.
Then the next one.
Let's
is the
start
response
with some
facility,
aviary domes and a hatchery.
and then
Oh, we also need an expedition center, and as you heard, time is not on our side.
there we go. It's built, so that was pretty. So we want enclosures and we want sand. I just do 2, 4, and we also need an aviary. And an ape gallery. Oh my, yeah, this expedition center's made.
We're ready on this end. We can send out expeditions for remote capture.
These creatures can cover a lot of ground from the air, so we should snap to it.
All right, let's fly the
Okay,
not-so-friendly
now we're
skies.
going to grab some water. So all they need is water, and their Episcopal.
We have captured flyers
bunch
ready
of
to
rocks.
deliver.
Have them brought to the aviary hatchery by our transport team. We'll then release them into the domes.
And by release, you mean contain?
Yes, in a controlled environment and under our supervision and care.
Excellent.
We should be on schedule to deliver assets to the other site.
Okay, we'll just wait for that to come.
Assets in the air. Asset transportation in
Right,
progress.
and then we're going to make another one of these enclosures and fill it just with forest because we're going to go for the trope path, which is if you get all 3, I believe you get over the required amount. Yeah, and put down 2 Piscivore feeders, I reckon, if you can fit them.
Delivery has been
seems to make a
completed.
difference. Explore. Yeah, no. That's okay. That should be fine.
Transportation complete.
Look, just because I've got time on my hands.
Asset transportation complete.
That's all the PTs in. Oh crap,
Transportation complete.
that's not powered.
Looks like we might be getting things under control.
I would say famous last words, but given the number of times that I could have used this very phrase over the years, I'm going to go with, quote, predictable, unquote, last words instead.
Dr. Malcolm, why are you contacting us?
Same thing as always, the dinosaurs, and my obsessive need to witness the car crash when it happens.
It's good to hear from you again, Dr. Malcolm.
Dr. Dua, you're now increasing the so-called intelligence part of the CIA, if I'm to understand correctly.
We do what we can.
Yes, we do what we can, and sometimes more than we should. Interesting times, and I mean times as the dinosaurs are living in ours. Should they be here? No. Are they? Yes. Ergo, they should. And the hidden hand of chaos is revealed.
It's what else remains hidden that's concerning me at the moment, Doctor.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes. And that's why I've brought somebody with me to help shed some light in this regard, Mr. Isaac Clement. Yeah, a specialist of the spectacular.
I love how it's got
you
all
should
their
be
three
hearing
faces
from
up the
him
top.
soon.
Are they like all on a Zoom
These
call? Oh,
dinosaurs
you can't see it
require
with the
feeders if they're to stay
with
healthy.
the
Stay on top of
speedrun
it.
timing. That's okay. Okay, let's go. Here we are.
Hey, I'm Isaac Clement.
And we have to
Dr.
wait for
Malcolm should have
Isaac's
mentioned me
skill.
earlier.
Actually, what
We
I'm going
have
to
some
test is whether
specific
we can,
requirements,
with having
including
more
a ranger team to gather information
these
and
makes it go
monitor the
faster.
animals within the aviary. A viewing gallery is also on our list. So, now it's on yours.
Yeah. As they're talking, we can't receive the oops.
Hey, Claire. I've been thinking.
When you think it makes me nervous.
No, seriously. Why the flyers?
Okay, I'm not following you.
Dr. Malcolm starts
I'll
contacting
just,
Dr. Dua from who knows where when these flying
So,
reptiles
go
become
for
an
full
issue.
PTs.
Why?
Because they introduce a unique danger? And he's concerned?
Of the stuff, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Perfect.
That's probably it.
Yeah, so you want to use this time
Let's
to
not get
refresh
ahead of
your,
ourselves,
to-
Owen. For now, we should
Best
make sure the
workers.
satisfaction levels for the flyers is high. That's verifiable data we can use.
So, as you can see, the trope
Forget the
hasn't come
conspiracy angle.
while this is all talking, so
Whoa, we're chasing
be putting
prehistoric
all these
animals,
in.
Claire. Reality
Is
ain't
this,
what it used to be.
okay, come on. Place down everything. Oh, Isaac still has to
Yeah,
talk.
you were right, Dr. Malcolm.
It's sort of my thing.
The facility is
Don't
functioning
get me wrong,
as
I enjoy the
anticipated.
voice acting.
We have
but
enough
just for a
assets in the
speed
pipeline
run,
that we should be able
just
to
waiting
move
for that all
forward
to go
soon.
through.
Right now we're putting out brush fires, but this is an inferno that could engulf the world.
Your concern is noted.
For now, I suggest we focus on this location. It's about high welfare and visibility for the animals, and safety for the DFW staff, of course.
Learning to coexist with the dinosaurs is a process. We're getting there.
And if we don't, where's that leave us? We will have created an apocalypse born of our arrogance, humanity versus the dinosaurs, and honestly, I'm not sure who deserves to win.
Okay, now it should be time to, like, come on, let me put down my troops. No.
If we want to find success, we must look to the sky. That means more flyers, and more species of flyers in the aviaries. Flap, not flop, huh?
There we go. Troops, how many you got? Got 4, perfect.
been collected. Asset in transit.
So let's see if it matters which whether it can go in extra ones. Oh yep, one is open.
Delivery
Okay, it
complete.
absolutely does matter. 2 of them at least being, so at least 3 of them being transported. I don't know why that one isn't being transported in, but at least it's all working. Yeah, that one was delayed, but yeah, so when you speedrun for this, definitely try and put in as many as you can. Oh, that's probably because of the PTs. There we go. And just with time, the ropes will get used to their new environment.
Asset transportation complete.
And that's why that hasn't gone up to full yet.
Confirming asset delivery.
So, yeah. There we go. One. Oh no, there's still one. Yeah, so
Asset delivered.
probably don't need to get the Pteranodons. Probably a waste of time. But I don't know if you only get 3 tropes out of the 4. Whether you do it, so it's kind of risk. You wanna lose a run to it. About 20 seconds. Okay, and there we go. So, I actually saved that much time.
Even
Thought I
contrived,
did.
planned, and managed beauty.
Probably skip the cutscene. Yeah, I only saved a little bit more time, so it's probably pretty optimized that run because they're just talking. Save what, 27 seconds. So yeah, definitely if you can just get the tropes rather than the
Yosemite.
Pteranodons.
Over one.
So first thing you need to not do
Okay, the horse is already out of the barn. That's a saying, by the way. There's no horse and no barn.
What Owen means is that things are already in motion. We have dinosaurs that we'll need to capture, and facilities that need to be built.
But not actual barns. Barns, no. Expedition center, a paleomedical facility, and a response facility, yes.
Those should give us a solid foundation.
Always forget. So I built everything except for the 2 dinosaurs. Okay, so this is the photography one. So the thing you're going to want to do is fly in a anti-clockwise direction, and it'll put you straight in the pilot's seat once.
How are you at photography?
You get to.
In what aspect? I think my right side is a little better than my left.
Owen, I'm talking about the dinosaurs.
So
we're going to want images of the species in Yosemite.
Yes.
Oh, and you're wrong about the right.
Okay, I get it now. We can take one of the vehicles and go on a photo expedition.
So if you take a photo of one
My left
of that
is
species, that's as much.
You're still here?
I'm leaving, but I haven't left. Get it? I'm doing a layout.
Oh.
Gone, I'm gone.
Okay, so this one. So there's 2 cameras here, but it's paramedics and so you're actually the variant's easy. Big, but it's pretty small, so you're gonna have to use some positions. There we go. Yep, got it. So yeah, you can use the to see through everything and go galleys, and you need to be quite low for the galleys. That's what stuff rods. I think they're bats. Should probably get the Paris roll first. So the other way. So, stick points.
It's amazing to see these animals in something so close to their natural habitat.
These photographs are like we're not just
So
capturing
the
the dinosaurs.
thing about this
a moment in
mission
time,
is you
which,
don't actually
considering how
do
they
anything
got
with
here,
the
feels
herbivores.
doubly
You
weird.
just
I
getting
think this is as
carnivores.
close as we'll
So the
ever
first one
get
I
to
like to
seeing
get
the
is
dinosaurs the
Albertosaurus,
way
which
they were
comes with
65 million years ago.
an ailment.
And it's
Pretty hilarious one, actually.
breathtaking. We need our remote capture teams bringing back the most dangerous dinosaurs. The safety of the public and the dinosaurs are
So
both at
Albertosaurus
stake.
is this one down here.
I'm your man. And I'm your man.
I know. Once we have them, we'll get them secured within our
Okay,
new
they
facility.
like rocks. That was
And
last
I
time,
know.
which actually
So be
stuffed up my run.
careful.
Probably, I think, add maybe 5 minutes to it. So we'll get to know these. Okay. So that is Albertosaurus done. Now the next one you want to do is Allo. Allos, I find, don't have any ailments, and same with the metric. Apparently they live together, both of them, but I'm not certain on that yet. So for the next run, I'll do some research. Gallery. And then we oh, don't have the speed on. That was silly. So that can be for that. This can be for hands. Actually, this can be for the Dilos. They come up with a variant disease, but they give a lot of points, so I think you have to get them much every time to pass this way. So I might get them next. Some cheat. Hello, the Albertosaurus. Okay, one Albertosaurus. So
Commencing asset transit.
so next one we're gonna sort of say there.
Asset delivery confirmed.
And we'll no, not that. So the MVU will scan it and it'll go, it ate a phone, which is quite funny. So yeah, this actually can be for Dillos. Actually no, it's this one. It's because then, so go there. Here come the Dillos. Yeah. All of them.
Transportation underway. Asset being transported.
Okay, and now to get sure they've got food, because I think
Asset has been transported.
yeah.
Asset has been delivered. Asset transportation underway. collected. Asset delivered. Transit has commenced.
Status.
Delivery complete.
Okay, so then this one you actually need to so then go. What's that thing? And go.
Heading to collect the asset.
And then so it's underway. So we want alloys. Yep.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Asset to be collected. Heading to collect the asset. Asset requiring collection. En route to pick up the asset.
Speed again.
Delivery has been completed. Asset transportation in progress. Asset has been delivered. Asset transported. Asset has been collected. Heading to pick up the asset. Confirming asset delivery. Transporting asset.
Okay, there's our lines. Let's get rid of them.
Asset has been transported.
Okay, and now so we're doing stuff then.
Asset delivery confirmed.
And we get the metries. Sufficient funds. Oh. Yeah. Oh, of course, it's got rating. And now we go get the it's two dealers. stuff that.
Asset in transit. Asset transportation in progress. Asset transportation complete. Transportation complete.
The stakes are as high as they've ever been, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm not mistaken.
We are on the cusp of achieving a new relationship with the dinosaurs, forging revolutionary ideas because we're able to better understand the past.
25.
And boy, do we now.
We're trying to put those accidents behind us.
Well, if I may, there are no accidents. Simply undiscovered reasons. Our mistake, humanity's mistake, is believing that we want to know the truth when the lie is more than enough to sustain us. These genetically manufactured dinosaurs, they're as real as we chose to make them. We've manipulated and crossbred dogs and cats and livestock for years. Why? Not for what they need, but for what we want out of the animals.
And you think that's what we're doing now?
You tell me. Any contact, no matter how slight and reasoned, introduces change. Is that not correct?
Time.
Dr. Dua,
Okay,
enlighten us.
1 hour and 7
For
minutes
now,
and 17
it's
seconds.
what we have to accept.
Yeah. So,
Our job, my job, is to make
too
sure
bad.
these animals have the best care. As for the rest, let come what may.
Yes. Yes. How wonderfully, chaotic of you.
let's leave it as is and it'll eventually time out.
Even on the islands, we never created something this...
Perfect. Well,
So, yeah, screwed up
considering we
the
can't
first
let them run
segment.
free, and the dinosaurs will never really know the life they should be living, it's as perfect as can be.
De-optimize.
I guess.
Well, like, there's only so much you can do.
We should be happy.
I think, but
Are
please
we
prove me wrong.
happy?
Sorta?
Okay, something's bothering you, and it's not me.
No.
So, what gives?
This park. This isn't the dinosaur's final stop, is it? No, of course it's not. How could it be? It's too dangerous to have these animals this close to civilization.
Where they go, we go.
You mean that, Owen? You realize what you're saying?
We're a team. I know you, Claire. You won't turn your back on them, which is a bad idea, by the way. Never do that. And neither can I. These animals are a destiny that we can't escape. Not just you and me, it's everyone. That's something the Earth needs to come to terms with.
Yeah, we either make this planet right, or the dinosaurs. They'll make it theirs.
Yeah, Yosemite. Huh. From the language.
So I'll just show the settings. And yeah, I'll probably start playing the other parts of it and do that. So settings, gameplay, just disable help screens. Yep, all good. Hope you enjoyed. Not a bad time.